Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Today, I'm going to be doing one of my favorite videos, and that is an empties video. And I can't remember when I did one of these videos, but I know it's been a while because my empties bag, this big black bag where I put the products that I have finished into, was so full that I went ahead and emptied it, and I have categorized these products and grouped them together because I want this video to be really streamlined and not super long. Because what I usually do actually is, if you've seen my past empties videos, is I do like a grab bag style where I just reach into the bag, grab a product and start talking about it. But I was feeling a little overwhelmed because I just have so many products here today. So like I said, I've grouped them by category just to help streamline this process today. This first category is going to be body products. But before we talk about that, I just wanted to mention that I do have 3 empties of the David's toothpaste. I have a travel size and then 2 larger size or full sizes of the David's toothpaste. This is pretty much a staple for me. I don't use this toothpaste exclusively, but I do use it very frequently. Typically, when I'm placing an order to something like Credo or Beauty Heroes or Beauty Habit, especially if I have a code, I will put a tube or 2 of the David's toothpaste into my order. Like for instance, I just placed an order with Beauty Habit. They were having a 20% off sale for Labor Day. And I placed an order with them because I really wanted to get some of the Manasi pencils as well as their new color Rojizo. And I do have Rojizo on my cheeks today and my lips. I'm really enjoying the color a lot. And then I got 3 pencils, which I do have 2 on my eyes, and then I have 1 of the colors on my lips. I will put everything that I have on my face down below, but so far I am really loving the pencils. And maybe I'll do a get ready with me. If you guys are interested in seeing the pencils in action, I will do a get ready with me featuring the Manasi pencils in the future. So do let me know if you're interested in that. But so far I'm just super impressed with the creaminess of the pencils. So anyway, I do love Beauty Habit. I love ordering from Beauty Habit, and they do carry the David's toothpaste. So yes, I have been using the David's toothpaste for a very long time, continue to use them. So it is, I would consider it a staple. Another staple is the Everyone 3-in-1 soap. This is a body wash. I really love the cedar and citrus scent. This is probably my favorite scent from them. My husband also really likes it too. Another body wash that I finished was the Momi and Pink Moon shampoo, wash, and bath. I just use this as a body wash. This is a collaboration between Momi and Pink Moon. Such a beautiful scent. I really enjoyed this. And I also have another Momi shampoo / body wash going in the shower right now that I am absolutely loving as well. And I also wanted to let you know that with the Momi wash that I have going right now, I mentioned it in a previous video. I think it was in a PR video. And I mentioned that the pump was a little bit difficult to use. And they reached out to me and let me know that they are changing their dispenser. So that is great news. So just wanted to let you guys know, because I did mention that I didn't particularly love the dispensing pump mechanism on the Momi body wash, and that is being changed. So stay tuned for that upgrade. There is another body wash that I finished. This is the Sangre de Fruta Garden of Earthly Delights body. Oh no, wait, this is actually I thought I had the body wash. I think maybe I mentioned a body wash empty in a previous video, which I absolutely loved. This is their body lotion. This is also really nice. So this is the body lotion empty. Really love this. This is something I would get in the future. I have a lot of body lotions going right now, so I don't need to re-up on it anytime soon. But I actually did re-up on the full size of the body wash. I ended up placing 2 Beauty Habit orders. I did a second order. On my stories, I showed my first order, which had the Manasi pencils in it and Rojizo. And then I ended up placing another one because I got another pencil from Manasi, as well as this body wash and then a hair oil that I'm going to show you in a second. Another body wash that I have an empty of is the Bathing Culture Mind and Body Wash. This is the Meadow Vision scent, and I actually did not really enjoy this so much. I like the Cathedral Grove a lot better. That one I absolutely love. This one I didn't love. I think it is really strong on the Ylang Ylang, which is not one of my favorite scents. It's a little bit too cloyingly sweet for me, and for whatever reason, the texture of this one was kind of runny and a little bit too slick. So I ended up using it as a shaving cream, sort of like a medium for shaving. It worked really well for that, but as far as an all over body wash, I didn't like this, so I would not get Meadow Vision again, but definitely the Cathedral Grove, absolutely love it. Went through another 2 bars of the Nature by Canis soaps. I've talked about these many, many times. These have been on favorite lists. I think this is just their, original recipe is what they call it. Absolutely love this. We'll continue to buy this over and over again. Another body product is the Kosas Sport deodorant. I particularly love the unscented one. So as you can see, I've gone through 2 of these. My husband actually likes the Beachy Clean scent. I actually really like this scent too. I think the Beachy Clean is a really good way of describing this scent. It kind of has that salty, suntanny kind of scent, and I really do like it a lot. I just prefer the unscented. I find the Kosas deodorant to be the most effective deodorant that I have ever used. And then a few more body products that I have been using for many years are the Josie Marin SPF 45 body lotion. This is my favorite by far body lotion that has SPF in it. It smooths on really easily. It's very emollient. It does leave a little bit of a white cast, but it really doesn't take much to work it into your skin because like I said, it is very emollient. And of all the mineral sunscreens for the body, I find this one to be the best. I did finish the Osea Undaria Algae Body Butter. I've spoken about this many times on my channel, so I won't belabor the point, but of all the body butters that I've used so far, I do feel like this is my favorite one. It's very thick, very creamy, soaks into the skin really easily, has a really lovely citrus scent. And then I did finish my travel size of the Necessaire body lotion. This is really lovely if you prefer unscented body lotions. This one is really nice to use. Necessaire recently sent me their full size, which I have really been enjoying using. It's very thick, it's very creamy. It also soaks in very well, so this has been a huge favorite of mine. And then just real quick, I still am loving Epsom salt baths. Haven't been taking baths that much in the hot summer months, but now that it's getting colder, I will definitely be taking more baths. So as I mentioned, I did get another hair oil from Beauty Habit. This is the Chidoria Pure Camellia Oil. My husband really likes using this as a hair oil. I mean, it's not specifically a hair oil, but this is the one he really likes using for his hair. So I got him another bottle of this during the Beauty Habit sale. This is a Japanese brand and he just really loves it. So I got him some more of that. And then for myself, I finished up another of the Ranavat Mighty Majesty Fortifying Hair Serum. This is my absolute favorite when it comes to hair oil. It's got a beautiful scent of jasmine sambac, and this is my absolute favorite. So I finished another one of those. Now let's go ahead and move on to face cleansers. I'm gonna try to plow through these as fast as I can. I finished up the Rose MD Superfruit Brightening Cleanser. Absolutely love this. This is a really great cleanser. It foams up really beautifully, does not strip the skin. You get a huge amount. I feel like it is a really good buy. I do have a discount code with RoseMD, so if you're interested, just check out that code down below. But yeah, I really feel like this is a great product. So if you are looking for a foaming cleanser that does not strip and is also unscented, do check this one out. I have an empty of the Nini Organics Utopia. This has a beautiful scent, almost like a white chocolate kind of a scent. It's very thick, very luxurious. So if you like a really, really thick cleansing cream, this is one you might want to check out. I also finished up the Yina Bioadaptive Cleanser. This is a really lovely clay-based cleanser that smells of TCM herbs, traditional Chinese medicine herbs. Yina is a beautiful brand. I really, really do enjoy this one. I feel like when it comes to clay cleansers though, I do tend to prefer the Jordan Samuel Matinee Cream Cleanser. They're different in that the Jordan Samuel one kind of lathers up a little bit. It has kind of a gentle foam to it, which I really do like. And this one is also unscented. And it's also a little bit on the more affordable side. I do have a code with Jordan Samuel, so you can check out that down below if you are interested in Jordan Samuel. So anyway, these are both kind of comparable in terms of consistency and that they're clay-based. If you lean towards loving that artisanal vibe, you know, TCM, and you like that kind of herbal type scent, then I would go for the Inika. But if you want something that's unscented, kind of has a nice, gentle foaming lather. Not that this is a foaming cleanser, I wouldn't say that. It's thick and creamy, but it kind of lathers up a little bit. Then check out Jordan Samuel's Matinee Cream Cleanser. Absolutely love this one. I actually just repurchased this for myself. My husband really, really likes the Good Molecules Rose Water Daily Cleansing Gel. This is just a really good basic foaming cleanser. It has a very nice light scent of rose. He really enjoys this one. I kind of feel like this is a little bit, I wouldn't say stripping, that's too harsh of a word, but it does kind of give you that squeaky clean feeling, which I don't particularly love. For myself, I would definitely get the Rose MD cleanser over the Good Molecules, just for my personal preference. I did also finish the Bloom Effects Royal Tulip Cleansing Jelly. This came in a Boxwell Beauty box. Of all the Bloom Effects products, which I have been completely impressed by, this one I didn't actually totally love. This is a gel-like, you know, creamy type of cleanser, but I just didn't totally love it. So as far as those types of cleansers, this isn't one that I would get in the future. And then finally, in terms of cleansers, this is the Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm. I've spoken about this one a lot. In terms of cleansing balms, I think this is a great one to get. It's unscented. You can use it on wet skin or dry skin, but they actually, I think they do suggest using it on wet skin. So this one is great for the shower. Very inexpensive. I really like this one. And I think this might be my third or fourth tube of it. So yeah, I really think this is a great one to get if you're looking for a very inexpensive, effective cleansing balm. Let's go ahead and move on to toners. I have an empty of the Youth to the People Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. I've mentioned this many, many times. This is just a beautiful fine mist toner that has a really lovely light floral kind of scent, but it's not overly scented. And it does have a little bit of lactic acid. So this is just a beautiful mist, and I will forever use this as long as they're making it. Another mist that I think is absolutely gorgeous is the Inika mist. This, I think they call this their essential mist. They just totally knocked this out of the park, in my opinion. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous mist. They did send this to me in PR, but I will definitely be getting this in the future. I do have an empty of Nini Organics Rain. This is also another beautiful mist, definitely in my top 3 mists of all time. This is absolutely gorgeous. And I do have a code with Nini Organics where you can get a free rain, I believe with a 150 pound purchase. They are a British brand, so their money is in pounds, not in US dollars. So anyway, check out the details for that down below if you are interested in Nini Organics. And then, let's talk about this one first. This is the Maison Made Biodynamic Peppermint Hydrosol. This is absolutely stunning. If you are a hydrosol fan, and in particular peppermint, this is absolutely gorgeous. I have spoken about this several times, I think, on my channel. This peppermint is creamy, divine, just so luscious. I cannot rave about this enough. It's just absolutely stunning. So if you are intrigued at all about Maison Made, their biodynamic farming, what they're all about, take a look at this peppermint hydrosol. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this also straddles the line between a cleanser and essence. It's not a mist, but I put it in this category anyway. This is the Fortuna Skin Micellar Essence. This has just become such a favorite product of mine. This was also sent to me in PR, but I will definitely be getting this again. This I love using, especially at nighttime as my second cleanse. And then it's got the gorgeous ingredients, so it is an essence. And then I just proceed with my nighttime skincare. So I absolutely love Fortuna Skin. I know they are very expensive, but they are in that luxe green beauty category, just so beautiful. And their website is absolutely stunning. So if you are interested in Fortuna Skin, you can check out definitely the website, but I've also done a video where I talk more in detail about Fortuna Skin, so I will link that above. But anyway, Fortuna Skin, gorgeous. I do have a discount code with them, so you can check that out down below if you are curious about Fortuna Skin. But the Micellar Essence is definitely one of my favorite products from them, if not my favorite. All right, so let's move into serums that I have finished. It's not going to be any big surprise that I have an empty of the Sahara Rose Hydra C serum. This is one of my favorite serums. I absolutely love this vitamin C serum. It also has moth bean in it. I've spoken about this so many times on my channel. It's been in several favorites videos, and I just absolutely love it. So I cannot recommend this highly enough. I also finished the Fortuna Skin face and eye serum, which is absolutely a stunner. I feel like this is one of those products that could easily become a product that I use over and over again. So absolutely love this one as well. Very sadly, I have an empty of the Earthwise Beauty Ambrosia do Cerrado. I'm not gonna talk about this one too much except for just RIP. I do have one more going because I purchased a backup when they had their going out of business sale. But yeah, very sad that I will no longer be able to use that after I finish the one that I have going right now. I do have an In Beauty Project Green Machine serum. So this is a vitamin C serum with THD. This is a really great product. Now, I do feel like I love the Sahara Rose better, but you know, as far as price point and being able to just pick this up at Sephora super easily, I do feel like this is a great product and I do highly recommend it. I've really enjoyed using it. And then last but not least, in terms of serums, the Bloom Effects Black Tulip Overnight Retinoid Serum continues to be a favorite. I absolutely love this retinoid serum. I think it is just so gorgeous. And I think this also has, this has bakuchiol in it, if I remember correctly. And then the retinoid in here is the HPR, which is the hydroxypinocolone retinoate, which is my favorite retinoid. So I am still absolutely loving this and just huge raves for it. So let's move on to moisturizers. So speaking of Bloom Effects, I have an empty of the Tulip Dew Cream. I really enjoyed this a lot. I was actually more impressed with this than I thought I would be. The texture actually is kind of like, if you've seen pictures of it on Instagram, you know that it's kind of like jiggly. They show it kind of jiggling in the jar, which for me, I feel like I prefer it in the tube. In a Boxwalla Beauty box, we did get a little travel size in the tube, and so I feel like it's much easier to dispense in the tube. In terms of ease of use, I just prefer it in the tube. Now that would not necessarily hinder me from getting this again in the jar, but I do feel like it would be wonderful if Bloom Effects offered it in a tube like this. And in terms of sustainability, this is not plastic, just so that you guys know. If I'm remembering correctly, their tubes are made from like recycled wood chips or something like that. So I think it would be really cool if they offered this Dew Cream in one of their tubes. I just feel like that would be a wonderful option. But anyway, I did really love this cream. I think it's actually really fabulous. I love the texture. It's very lightweight, but incredibly emollient. So I really appreciated that, but not overly dewy or greasy. So I really feel like this is a fabulous cream. One product that I did not really love is the Bybi C Calf Cream. Didn't love this, don't love the smell, don't really love the texture. I do prefer their bakuchiol cream. I can't remember the name of it. It comes in a purple tube. I purchased that tube in the past for travel that I did, I think when we went to Portugal last summer, and I really enjoyed that. So I purchased this for the trip when I went to Japan. Did not really like it, and there's a little bit left that I'm just not going to finish because I did not enjoy this at all. So I would not get this again in the future. I also have empties of the Daily Renewal Cream and Nightly Renewal Cream from Fortuna Skin. These are both absolutely beautiful. I have spoken about them several times on my channel. Between the two of them, I do prefer the Nightly Renewal Cream just because my skin does lean a little bit on the dry side, and the Nightly Renewal Cream is just a little bit heavier, actually they're both quite emollient. It's just the Nightly one is just a little bit on the heavier side. That's why I prefer it, but they're both so beautiful. So if you are interested in them, it comes as a duo, so you can try them both out. But yes, they're both gorgeous and I really enjoyed them both. I also have an empty of the, let's see, the La Par Elastic Love Oil Serum. This also is a stunner. I think this is my second or third bottle of it. I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. And for those of you who are sad about the closure of Earthwise Beauty, I think this is a good brand to look at, and I think that this is also a beautiful oil. I do have an empty of the Black Locust Firming Concentrate. I would not say Elastic Love is a perfect dupe of the Black Locust Firming Concentrate, but it is something to look at as maybe an alternative. And then I do have two masks from Live Botanical. I have their Tidal Moon Moisture Mask and their Glowing Honey Mask. Like the name suggests, the Tidal Moon is a beautiful moisturizing mask. It smells so amazing, just like very sweet cedar. It's really, really beautiful and kind of intoxicating. So if you are someone who really likes the scent of cedar, but a very sweet cedar, you should give this one a try. It has this beautiful blue color. I left a little bit behind so that you could see it. And this has a very balmy, emollient texture. And then in terms of the Glowing Honey Mask, I don't think there's much in there, but this has a very herbal honey type of scent. And I really like using this kind of like a flash mask slash cleanser. So honey does double as a beautiful cleanser. You know, it's also antimicrobial. It's a beautiful humectant as well. So I really like using this as a cleanser slash mask as well. And I do have a couple of lip products to mention. I've got the Dr. Hauschka Lip Care Stick. I've been using this for years. This is one of my favorite lip balms. And then I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss. I think the color is just Crystal Happy Kiss. It's basically just like a sheer pink. There's nothing left to twist up. I've actually been digging into it, but it looks pink in the tube, but it just goes on completely sheer. I really love this. I do use this on top of lipsticks quite frequently. I also use this as a lip balm. It's really beautiful and I really, really love it. I have a couple of concealers that aren't completely empty, but they're just so old and it's just time to let them go. This is the Rare Beauty concealer, which I used for a very long time, and I actually really do like it. This is a good concealer if you're looking for high coverage. And yeah, I use this a lot and I do really like it. I feel like it's very creamy, it's easy to blend, and it really gives very, very good coverage. I also have an empty of the Kosas concealer and I really like this as well. I think this is the color, I think it's like 3.5W, but I have found that the 4N is a better color match for me, which is what I do have on my under my eyes today. I have a blend of the Kosas 4N as well as the Clé de Peau concealer. And I have just found that the Clé de Peau really is my holy grail concealer. It's just absolutely amazing. I love it so much. So in terms of concealers, that's the one that I recommend hands down, but I also do really, really enjoy the Kosas as well. So I would say that's my second favorite concealer. I also have little samples of the Rose Inc Skin Enhancer, or Skin Enhance, something like that. I was not super impressed with these. Just didn't really like it, didn't really feel like it did much for my skin, didn't really blend that well. I can't remember exactly why I didn't like it, but I just wasn't super impressed with it. So these, I just can't really recommend spending the money on them. I don't know, you guys can let me know. If you've tried it and had a great experience, please do let me know down below. But for me, it just really didn't do very much. And then last but not least, I have some empties of mascara. I need to get rid of my Inika Long Lash. Now that Pharmaca's closed, I don't really feel like this is an easy mascara to get. It's quite expensive as well. And there's just other mascaras that I prefer. So it's time to get rid of this one, and it's not one that I highly recommend anymore. I do have my empty of the Victoria Beckham mascara. This really is a lovely mascara. I love the brush. It's got the tiny little brush that I love. But even though I really like the brush, I don't know if I love the actual texture of the mascara itself. It did kind of become a little bit gloopy, and I didn't find that it was that easy to use over time. So I just don't think it's something I would purchase again in the future. And I kind of had the opposite experience with Manasi, which I would say is kind of similar. So Manasi also has the glass packaging, kind of the same elegance. I would say Manasi actually has a little bit higher of standards when it comes to, you know, purity of ingredients. But whereas Manasi, when I first used it, I just wasn't sure about the brush, and I felt like maybe it was a little bit too liquidy, a little bit too wet. As time has gone on, I actually really love the Manasi formula. I find that it's really easy to use. I'm enjoying the brush, and I've been reaching for it a lot more. So in terms of going between the Victoria Beckham and the Manasi mascara, I'm actually leaning towards the Manasi. So I just wanted to let you know that, because I kind of feel like they're a little bit comparable in terms of the elegance of the packaging, the price point, and I don't know, just kind of the overall vibes. They remind me of each other just a little bit. So I just wanted to let you know that I am preferring the Manasi. I also have a couple of empties of the Tower 28 mascara, which I do really like, but I'm not just like completely in love with it. I do reach for it when I want a really dramatic eyelash, which is just not that often. I'll use it sometimes when I'm filming, and that's kind of about it. So I do have another tube going, but I just don't know if I'm going to repurchase it again. I'm just a little bit on the fence. But my workhorse mascara that I have 2 empties of is the Glossier mascara. This is my favorite mascara. This is the one I reach for almost every day, and I absolutely love it. So this continues to be my favorite, and I think if I could only have one mascara to use, this would be it for sure, hands down. I absolutely love it. And just as a quick aside, today I have on a Charlotte Tilbury mascara. It's their Pillow Talk mascara. I can't remember the name of the formula, but I have just been looking for a brown mascara. This is a brown mascara that leans a little bit on the warm side, and so far so good. I'm really, really liking it a lot. I've been really disappointed with almost every brown mascara that I have ever tried throughout my entire life, which includes the Glossier brown mascara. I did not like it at all. I cannot recommend the brown Glossier mascara. Love the black one, don't love the brown one, but the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk mascara has actually been getting some decent reviews, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and I actually really like it so far. So like I said, I can't remember the exact name of it, but I will link everything that I have on my face down below so that you'll know exactly the one that I am wearing right now and that I have been really enjoying. All right, so that does it for all of my empties. I hope I didn't talk too fast, but I just wanted to get through everything. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up, and if you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you would do so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.